showing today is a new technology that Mabati Rolling Mills has introduced into the country. This is called the Newlok standing seam profile. It's one amongst a number of concealed fixed profiles that we have introduced as a company and also as a group. This is actually our first major project, first project, so to speak, in this country using Newlok. We have another concealed fixed profile known as Surflock, which we've been doing for about 10 years. But this is a different ball game. In fact, it takes the game to a different level in the sense that with Newlok, now you have a fully seamed system as opposed to Surflock, which was more of just a locking system. And this is a quantum leap, if you will, from the usual system where you do your typical trapezoidal profiles or the corrugated profiles and so on, where you fix things and you drill through. Now with Newlok, the advantages are immeasurable. With this product, we are doing it on the project site as opposed to previously when we would do things in the factory and then a customer has to organize how to ferry those products to their project site. Now when we bring in the machine to the site, that obviously means that a number of advantages. Number one is that we are not constrained in terms of the length that we can supply to the customer. So whereas previously the customer would have had to, the customer with a bigger roof, like the mall we are having here, would have had to join in several panels, take a lot of time in terms of that joining, go through a lot of wastage because sometimes you have to do the resizing if they are not fitting right. With this product, we are here and as my colleague has said, they measure exact length as per the roof, as per the drawing, as per the building, the way it has been done. They measure that and it is cut to length. That way then, of course, you avoid any resizing and that obviously improves in terms of the speed of work and so on. Number two is that, of course, coming to the site, it makes it certain that there is minimal handling. So that much of handling that you would otherwise have to do when you are using smaller panels from the factory and all that, that is avoided because with these long panels, then it is minimal handling from the machine to the roof and to fixing. So the client is able to benefit from a long life roof without damage, which is installed properly because we also offer the component of supervision. We supervise that the product is being installed properly, and even more important, we ensure that that roof is going to yield its expected lifespan. So you don't have to worry about premature aging of the roof. We have the full system of accessories that are required to fix your roof. So in a way, when you come to MRM, it's a one-stop shop. We give you the roof cover, we give you all the accessories, the fasteners, the fixtures, the flashings, everything that you require to fix your roof so that you enjoy a roof that ages in a seamless manner. No component of that roof ages before the other, and it's value for money at the end of the day.
This is the first site for this Newlok machine. We could just come to the site, then the contractor who is installing the sheets on the roof could give us the actual length from the roof. He would just check out a measure, then he measured the roof, the length of the sheet, then he writes somewhere in a piece of paper. You can maybe make it like an item list with several sizes. Then I will process one sheet, then we lift it to the top of the roof, then we do something called a trial. We put that one piece on the sheet, then we will agree, both of me, the MRM supplier, and the contractor who is roofing the roof. Then if we could find that the sheet has to be added some measurements or reduced, then before we start processing, we can adjust from our machine.
This project started in 2015 in the middle. All the way we came forward, this one and structure and a lot of this housing units, and this is the mall. And we introduced that new roofing system by MRM, and compared to others roofing normal this sheeting system, this is the new system in Kenya, and first time we are fixing this Newlok system. And this is when compared to the operational and fixing and everything, it is so easy to do it when compared to other systems. We have a lot of other systems in Kenya using, but this is so flexible and it is very easy and comfortable to use it.
Many years ago, the client could come to the factory. He could place the order from the factory. Then we share the sheets from the factory. Then they put it on the truck. Then they transport it to the site. It was a very hard time for us operators while we are in the factory, because most of the time when the customers could place an order like 50 tons, but there in the factory there is not enough space to put these sheets. So sometimes we might even given orders wrong length, you see, maybe wrong length, wrong cage. When you process the sheets and they are transported to the customer, they will start complaining that maybe the sheets are wrong, the cage is not the right cage that they place an order.
Kulingana kwa saa hii vile naona hii mashini inafanya kazi mzuri. Kutoka zamani tulikuwa na kazi ngumu sana. Kwanza tulianzia mabati ile ya nini? Ile super 6 kama unaijua. Halafu tukakuja kwa upande ya mabati ya kuweka IT4, IT5 ile ya kuunganisha. Sasa vile tunaunganisha haikuwa njia mzuri, kwa sababu tulikuwa tunatumia tapping screw. Hii tapping screw wakati saa ingine ukiweka, saa ingine unapata ina rust. Saa ingine ukiweka kama screw labda kama hujaweka mabati hiyo ikuwe laini, iwe measurement kamili, huwa inapotea. Lakini kulingana na hii modern mpya naona kazi iko sawa kabisa.
Newlok has a clip system which ensures that the sheets once installed, because these are long length sheets, they would be upwards up to 100 meters is a possibility with this system. Now you can imagine 100 meter long sheets on a site where there is a lot of cooling and heating over day and cooling by night. There would be significant thermal movement or movement of the sheets, because this is steel which expands and contracts quite a bit. So there is going to be significant movement because of that heating and cooling, expansion, contraction. And so the system of the sheets that you're deploying must be able to accommodate that movement without failure. And so the Newlok bracket or clip, as we call it, is able to provide for that by that two-part system where it is able to slide to allow for the free sliding without unclipping.
Hii mabati inaweza kata miaka kama hata 50 ikiwa hivi vile naiona, na utaweza itoa na utumie mahali nyingine bila kupata rust yoyote, kwa sababu kuna mahali screw inaingia mahali, ni clips peke yake.
Once you have installed on a roof as big as what we have here, what will happen is once everybody has confirmed that all the fixing is correct and accurate, once all the perforations which may be required for things like air conditioning and so on and so forth have been taken care of, then what we are going to do, the last stage that we are going to do is a seaming process. So it is not just a concealed fix and a locking mechanism, but here we are also going to seam the roof in place. So essentially the entire 8,000 square meters that we have on this building will be performing as one mabati, or maybe because it is in 3 sections as 3 mabatis. So the whole membrane will be seamed into one element, and that way then you ensure that there is never going to be any failure in terms of water leakage. So this system can go as low as 1.5 degrees off the horizontal, whereas other sheets you would probably be limited to something like 10 degrees or 12 degrees.
The advantage of this machine, you can process the sheets in every place of this country. Whether there is electricity or no electricity, you can use the machine because it uses petrol. You can even go a place where the electricity has not reached, then we can use the petrol.
All these things that we are talking about are backed by MRM's renowned warranties, because we do offer warranties against our products. And these are warranties not just a piece of paper, but these are warranties that go through a process of appraisal. We are able then to ensure that what we give you as a warranty, if we tell you our sheets are going to last you 50 years before perforation, for example, for the base metal, then we are sure that that is going to happen because we have assessed the context in which you are building and ensured that there is not going to be a problem in terms of influences coming in and corroding or deteriorating your product which you have invested in. So we do offer the warranties, whether it is residential or it is institutional or commercial. We are able to offer you warranties that ensure that you can enjoy peace of mind, you can enjoy trouble-free roofing for the design life of the roof.